Nope, there it goes. Okay. Now, maybe you can hear me now. Check, check. I've been doing some adjusting with my equipment, so I'm hoping. Yeah, alright. So, sorry. I do have new lights, so I may have hopefully a little bit better skin tone now, not look like a pasty vampire. And I'm trying to adjust my microphone positioning to try and cut down a little bit on the room noise as best as I can, so it may sound a little different than usual, and I'm going to be playing with that a lot this coming week or two, trying to get things fine-tuned. But yes, as I was saying at the beginning, we're back in the inactive lava zone, the hot spot, and I've done a little bit of work getting supplies together. We're actually a distance away from the base now. You see from the cameras at the scanner room, I'm over 100 meters away. Reason for that is I've placed storage in the in one of the moon pools temporarily, so I can offload extra supplies there and still have more room here for more stuff. So I've actually gathered a lot of metal salvage, and it's loaded up in the moon pool storage. I've also turned this off so it wouldn't keep yanking stuff out. So I basically loaded up stuff, and the sea moth took it there, dumped it in, the same mechanism that we've been using. So we're going to be going with that today, and hopefully getting a lot done in terms of the habitat area. That's what I feel we need to do next, is kind of get some living quarters done for everybody. So, welcome everyone. Hello. Yes, I see all the hellos, the howdies, everything. Young man aged 18. I don't think it goes that far. But, as you can see, I've added some storage around the area. And that's full now. Also, the auto sort is full and is unable to sort anything. And this is full of stuff, so that's got everything in it. I just now noticed that didn't even place flush to the wall there. That's weird. But yeah, I've got storage loaded up in here as well, so we've got a lot of metal salvage. As I start using up titanium, it'll drain from here into there, which will drain into there, and that will ultimately drain the sea moth storage. So we've got plenty of titanium for now. I think I've got plenty of glass or quartz too, so we should be fine. But we need some living quarters for people. We need them to feel welcome, and we need to do some decorating. So that's what we're going to kind of start with today. And while I've got the rooms there, let's do the nice little dining area. T-Series crossed PewDiePie for almost a day, but PewDiePie's back in lead. I'm sure it's going to be neck and neck, back and forth for quite some time. Before that gets ever finalized. So we're going to do, you know what, I actually don't want to do that here. I want to do just regular tables. This is going to be dining area. So we need dining like that. And why is it not saying I have the supplies? This is part of the base. Let me check my mod settings maybe. It should still pull from inside. But, it may not. We'll go to inside lockers. That's weird that it would treat it like that, because the sea moth is close enough. Okay, I'm pretty sure I put quartz in there. I am pretty sure I put quartz in there. I might be wrong, but I am pretty sure I put quartz in the storage there. So if not, then we're just gonna have to go grab a bunch of quartz, which is fine. We'll go this way. Oh, quicker way. At some point I will get used to running around in every direction. Let's see, if it's gonna be in here. See, I've got quartz. So something's going on with the EasyCraft not recognizing my storage here. That's not a good sign. Supposed to be like, hey, you got stuff, let's build. And I'm in the same base. So this could be a little bit of a hindrance today. also not crafting automatically. Oh, you know what? I bet I know what's going on. It's because while I have storage and I have supplies, I don't have a fabricator in range. So that's what's going on. I need to get a fabricator built real quick. So yeah, let me go grab supplies from the Cyclops after all. Where is it? There we go. AZ, what favor is that? Meredith, no, this is not creative mode. I've made 2 trips back up to get supplies for this stream. Creative mode, we'd have a lot more done. I'm just using mods to make things a little bit easier on me. Alright, so, wait. Fabricator needs titanium, gold, coral. Of course, now I have everything here. Let me do this the easy way. Instead of searching for everything. There we go. Because I've got it set to put everything back into my inventory, I'll just build it and then get everything out of it. Done. I think this is going to fix it. Because I believe that's what's going on, is it can't craft the glass because I don't have a fabricator close enough. 30 minutes earlier? I'll see what I can do for that, AZ. I did say we could try moving up earlier. It seems to me like it'd be easier for people to remember when the stream starts if it's like right on the hour. And I do know there are those time zones in the world where people have increments that change by as little as a half hour, but I'll take it under consideration and see. Put it here for now. See if this fixes that problem. Too bad we are the only survivor left. That's it. Okay, so if you have problems with Easy Craft, make sure you have a fabricator in range as well. Fabricator is very much a necessity. Stewie, the stream has only been going for not even 10 minutes yet. We've still got a lot of time for today. Alright, so I feel like I don't expect this to be a huge establishment. I'm thinking more of that kind of, it's a smaller crew, and, living here. I like the swivel chairs in terms of this. You don't want armrests in the way while you're eating. No, I have not found a new house yet. I'm still looking for the houses I was really interested in. Somebody else made an offer on it before I even got a chance to really go and see it and bought it. So that was the one I got closest to actually considering for being the new house. And so instead of waiting until I find it and then doing all my upgrading, I've decided to start doing some equipment upgrades now. Hence my new Elgato key lights that I have in place right now. And again, also testing stuff this week to do a bunch of like mic adjustments, trying to work with the room as best I can, since I don't want to do anything drastic in terms of putting in like heavy acoustic isolation stuff that I'd have to take out before I leave anyway. I want some decorations in here, kind of, but I don't know what. We could try this. I wonder if I can. That actually will glitch into the wall. I think we tried this here. I did make sure to have plenty of fiber mesh for this construction item here. So I went and start using up all my stuff in the Cyclops for it. There we go. Nice little corner seat, Come here, sit down, be like, I'm just gonna relax while you have your food, kind of thing. Yeah, I kind of like that. I don't want it to be every corner though. I want to do something else. Let's do like a little. One side will be just a bench. Try not to have it glitch through the wall. And of course, we got a nice view now of my starter garden area. You can see I've got matching on each side, but I basically have 3 regular kelp growths there, and then the one with the seed cluster. And on each side, I have one that is loaded with, it'll be 8 gel sacks, 8 deep shrooms, 8 acid mushrooms. I have the little rain corals on the middle ones for that little bubble effect. And I'm kind of thinking I'd like to do maybe a whole row of brain corals on the gate. So instead of having kelp gate type curtains, we can have a big curtain of bubbles to go through. Make a hospital? Yeah, we'll need an infirmary. That's a good point. We'll need that in some spot. Not here. This is going to be like living areas, specifically right now. And then I want to figure out how to work, because I need to, we're going to have to build another ladder section up here, I think. I have to do. So that'll be another ladder going up to the next level. I don't want people to have to go through other people's living quarters to get to their own. So this will be like apartment number 1. This is living area. Upstairs will be the bedroom type area, the private area. And I kind of like the idea of doing the ladder in the middle for this. That way we don't have anything just kind of taking up the middle area. And we'll go with variation. Some quilted double beds and some plain double beds. Alright, we're going to treat it as basically like individuals or couples. No families. Nobody wants to bring their kids down here. That's just a recipe for disaster. You know, don't bring your kids here. Oh, you know, I just realized what I forgot in the food area. This is going to be the entryway, so we're going to be nice and make it convenient for people. With the technically broken, vending machines. We'll do 2 of them, just because that way, even though it's the same look, we can say that it's got different items in each one, and we'll have a couple of vending machines for coffee. Because you may have somebody who doesn't want to wait on somebody else to get coffee. So yeah, we need some coffee machines. There we go. So you're done with the day of work. You're on your way home. You're like, I'm tired. Let me get a snack. And then go in to your home. And then when you get done and you're like, okay, it's time for my shift, come here and grab some coffee. Then go on. Work. That's going to work there. Cushion next to each bed. Okay, let's see. We've got different options for cushions. We've got the decorative benches. We can also do... No, actually, I do kind of like the small bench. In a way. Ooh. I have an idea. Well, we'll do like a lazy boy type thing. We're going to have lazy boy recliner. We're going to do that. And then the, was it ottoman that you kick your feet up on? Yeah, so you sit down and you just kick your feet up, relax here, read a book before, or, read a tablet before you go to sleep. We'll need decorative shelves too. I kind of want to do like maybe an aquarium in each one, just so they could be like, I've got fish to relax. Boxes or crates, we could do that. We do have the lockers. I don't want to use the broken ones. I don't want it just sitting wide open. So we're going to put do some lockers. And the decorative type lockers. So it looks more like an actual room. And we'll mix it up. We'll actually use one of the open lockers. So it looks like, somebody forgot to close their wardrobe in the morning. Actually, we'll mix it up that way. Oh, you forgot to close your wardrobe door in the morning before going to work. There we go. And Not intentional, but I do kind of see that they look like they're taller on the side. Even though I use the exact same locker. Weird. Yeah, do a wall planter. And actually, this might work nicely if we can place close enough. Kind of like a decorative background in a way. We may actually take one out, I think. Do that so I can have the actual aquarium just a little bit better centered. There we go. So we'll have, yes, see, a nice green background to it. Slime Rancher? I haven't tried it yet. I did just buy, thanks to suggestion during my Twitch streams, I did finally go ahead and buy Outlaws of the Wild West. I just have not downloaded and installed it yet. I think it's a 50 gig download. So I was going to do that later while I sleep. So it won't take so long. And let's see. Oh yeah, I'm on the habitat level when you go down to the food production level. I'll get some water and food in me. You see how nicely my plants are looking now. Take this. I can drink. That will cover me for the most part, and then these. Now I'm having some trouble with some of the lantern trees in the corner because of the garden plots being in the way. Yeah, we've got it going good. So I know I want to get this kind of as, we'll start with this one and template it as the basis for everything else. So this is the one where we're going to be doing a lot of the kind of, let's try this, see how it works sort of thing. And I don't want it to feel too cluttered. Definitely need a picture frame though. Come on, maybe I didn't scan the normal picture frame yet. I've got the vertical customizable. Would like to do some shelves too. Let's do some shelves. And we'll make it like that. And we're gonna do it kind of like a interesting decoration in this one. We'll do maybe something a little bit more straightforward in the next one. Oh yeah, you can see the stuff being extracted from the moth. So I'm making room for things. You need toys. Of course, who would not want a prawn suit toy? 2 lantern trees next to a picture frame. That could be fun. But silicone rubber. Okay, so I'm missing that. Yeah, we'll do picture frame like this. Ooh, I don't have any copper with me. Alright, let's get the lantern trees. And we'll do that. Go this one. Ah, all my Oculus in here. Alright, so if we're gonna do frame, which I can't even place it right now, so let's just, oh, okay, it's already placed. It's just not showing the ghost image of it. Go with the chic planter pot. Right spot. I think this will work. It kind of feels like it's going to hide it a bit. Like if I center it, it's going to kind of cover it up. I'd like to put it a little bit. If I can, oh, there we go. Like that. Oh, we'll go. Well, yeah, it looks about the same. Close enough. So we'll have the picture frame there. Yeah, this is starting to look good. I need some silicone. I've got fiber mesh. I'm probably gonna need a lot more. Wait, we got to put a Markiplier in here, but we'll go with the funny one. We'll go with the mustache Markiplier for this room, and we'll mix it up in the different rooms. Each one will have a different, you know, toy inside. All right. That will give me enough to start with. What? Over there. We're gonna do funny one. We're gonna put nice, and you know what? We'll go right center. There. Funny Markiplier, mustached bobblehead. And you know, we'll go with, how about the sea moth here? Prawn suit and another one. And seriously, I need more silicone rubber. Well, it's a good thing my supplies for that are right outside. I'm probably gonna just cut this one completely. There we go. Let it regrow. Alright, Black Knight, thanks for hanging out for a little bit. Yeah, alright, let me make sure. I gotta make sure I'm oriented the right way. And we're gonna come up with names. Oh, yeah, not fiber mesh, silicone rubber. That's right. I need the seat clusters instead. Let's go drop this off in storage. I'll need fiber mesh later, but I don't want to restrict myself if I do need to get a bunch of seat clusters real quick. See how this? That's still trying to drain. That's still trying to drain. Oh, what this is easier to use up. All right, get some seed clusters too. Shortcut. Armory. Well, you know, we don't really have normal weapons in the game. I mean, I could do something that would have, like, storage as, like, an armory type thing. I might do it as more of, like, with the sea moths. Once I'm done with this, instead of using them for exploration, make them more like the defensive type thing. And then have the prawn suits for the, like, research type stuff. Alright, that's enough. We're going to do some other decorations on there using the little decorations fabricator. I'll figure out what to put on that. Right now, I do want to get that picture frame at least in place. So I need copper. Let's do... Well, I've got copper. I haven't really worried about copper, but that could be the one thing I am short of. Got tons of gold and tons of silver. I've got more silver, I think, than anything other than titanium right now. I think I have more silver than I have quartz right now, because I haven't had to use a lot of it just yet. There we go. So we'll get the picture frame done. Worst case, once I free up some space, all I have to do is go and dump more stuff out of the Cyclops in base and then go back up and get more supplies. So, kind of looks alright. Definitely could use some more decorations. And I am noticing that I don't have everything I would like to have. I don't have the wall planter pot. So we'll have to kind of finish up this later once I get some unlocks. We're going to put trash can. Probably best place to put a trash can would be right here next to vending machines. As well as another one up here. Though I don't like the idea of it being up here. Block those. We'll do one of the open areas that has nothing going for it. Oh yeah, okay. So you got trash can, put your food in there. I guess you're gonna have to carry your food up, you know, up the ladder. It's not exactly the most convenient thing. Of course, you are gonna have to go in here and get your food too. So we'll just assume we need some kind of storage here for food. And you know what? We'll go with the auto sort. Do that. And we're gonna change it. Go with, I like green because you know green for your eating good food, plants and seeds type thing. You know, so we're gonna do fish. Not fish. No, we need them to be. Yeah, we'll just go with food and water. Feel like that. I don't want raw fish in here. Well, you know, maybe we do want raw fish. Maybe somebody wants sushi. So maybe we should have raw fish for an option on this. You can come up here and have some, you know, freshly caught red eye. This is the inactive lava zone victory shout. We're going to build into the active lava zone later, but right now, just starting the base here. Alright, I need some fish for here. And we need something nice looking. I'm going to have to find a vertical picture for that, or rotate it. I need the wall little planter pots. Do not want to use the light switch. That will turn off lights for everybody. You know, it might be good to have a first aid kit in each room. You know, maybe, you know, you get hurt, you don't want to have to run, or we do like said earlier, we do like an infirmary. If you get hurt here, you got to run down the hallway. What about a battery charger for recharging your mobile devices? Everybody's gonna have like a tablet, they need to recharge it. That's what we're gonna call that. And you know, we need just regular stuff down here. We're gonna go with a counter. But you know, when you come in, you need a spot to throw down your stuff, like your tablet and everything. Oh, I am going to need that decorations fabricator here. I can make it. Of course, the stuff I need for a computer chip is not here. I think I've got enough for this. Just thank you, AZ, for mentioning the like. If you enjoy the stream, hit that like button. And if you think you know other people that would like it, share it out. Get more people in here. The more people we have, the more chatting we. Easy way. Again. Build it on the ladder. Actually, this is the trick I'm going to start using now thanks to Easy Craft. If it works, let me build it all the way, then I know I have the supplies, and when I take it back apart, the supplies go in my inventory. Research outpost, we're going to do something kind of like that. It's going to be a connection down there. I really want something that's kind of outside and leads up to the containment facility. So it's kind of like you go in here and then you have a little spot that leads you into the containment. And I've already got that set up for ion cube harvesting because we will need ion cubes in large quantities for the decorative plants. Now we can do some of this. Let's say, we want a doll. Somebody, you know, we've made it back. People have heard about these creatures. And so somebody's got like, maybe not a toy doll, but something to study. And since we're here at, you know, inactive lava zone, let's go with the, you know, the sea dragon. The, something going on with the glitchy there. That was a little worrisome. Alright, so we're going to put the doll right here. that. Bam. We're gonna do a little bit more. Do can do some drinks and foods. That would be good for up the food area. That's what I want. Decorative PDA. We're gonna put a PDA on each counter. I don't know about needing a pen, but we could call it a stylus for it, you know. Labut or Labut Gaming, thank you. I don't know why we'd want paper. Really, we got PDAs. Why would we need paper? We're gonna go with. You know what? It's been a long day. You're gonna need a drink. So we're gonna go with some liquor, booze bottle. We're gonna tuck it back. We don't want it to be like too obvious we've been drinking. We want to at least keep some semblance of professionalism, and we're gonna rotate you. Here we go, and our stylus, as we're going to call it, go right there. Bam. I so like the decorations mod. It works. It adds so much to it, and we need some lab stuff. Lab stuff in each one. Also, I want to have we need a cup in each one. I mean, we don't want to make it that bad. We're drinking straight from the bottle. We're gonna drink from there. I don't know if we want to actually use too much of the science stuff in here. I kind of want to keep that to a lab area. Maybe keep this more of just your personal effects and, you know, maybe a little paperwork kind of thing. And then the rest is going to be, you know, we need storage down here. Store your own stuff. And I think we'll just skip those. We'll go with like a regular standing locker. I'm still getting stuff transferred out of the seat right now. Ooh, and for decoration, not use, but decoration, we do have some different shelf type units. We'll use the tube ones. That's what we're going to go with. We're going to go with a couple of tubular cylindrical shelves. Put them on each side of that. I think some of the decorations may be causing negative effect by game and making it kind of a little glitchy. There we go. That was pretty good right there. Definitely could be a place for. We got the aquarium upstairs. I want to keep the upstairs. Could have a fabricator in each one, just so you know if you need to make something. Actually, I like the idea of that. We'll put that here, and we'll move the battery charger over here, kind of thing. No victory. I'm not building in creative. I am using a few mods that make it a lot easier to deal with this sort of stuff, so you don't have to go and keep getting stuff over and over from storage. And I need stuff for the computer chip. Let's actually check my storage over here, and I'll clear space. Or drink my water. It's still full. I still have too much titanium for what I'm making today. You know what? I think as long as I have at least a single fabricator in range, it should work. So we'll just make another one over here using those supplies. For now, that'll make it a little easier. Oh, wait. Yeah, I was supposed to go up. There we go. This way, everybody's got their own little fabricator type thing. And that will work. And then, yeah, we might just may do a medical kit fabricator. Might do radio in this. I'm gonna have to wait about the radio still until I go and do the big launch. Or the, you know, sunbeam part. Get everything done with the gun platform first. Ooh. Very small bench. Very small bench. No, oh, we actually... Yeah, let's put a swivel chair in here. Let's do that. Right there. And now that I see that bench, I want to take this out. And use the extra small one. That. Line it up just right. There we go. Now you got a nicer looking, more size appropriate spot to kick your feet. I'm kind of getting a loss down here. I don't want to do too much in the like mechanical type stuff. I don't want it to look like this is a lab because I want us to have an actual lab. So I'm open to suggestions. Anybody wants to contribute some right now for this, but I think we're gonna stick with posters for the moment too. Need a poster in here. You know, something to tell him or her, you know, or them, keep calm. Little smiley cat. You know, and not exactly sealed helmet. I mean, that doesn't look like it's going to seal correctly around the cat's fur. I think the cat was still drowned. Okay. So now that I've got kind of a basis going, let's actually get outside and get some food and water in. We need to make at least the next level. I want to get that done. There we go. We're going to drink and drink. Boom. A bunch of lanterns. There we go. Super easy. Alright, so I have a hatch just for ease of use. We're going to take that out. We're going to make a vertical connector here because I do not want to, you know, if you could build better vertically off of the multi-purpose rooms with these, it'd be great, but you can't. So we're going to go with this. I think that's a good height. So then what we're going to do, out this way. Going to match it over here roughly. Think. Yes, there we go. Fortunately, I still have a lot of hull strength. So now, yeah, now what? Glass compartment. And am I out of range, or did I finally use up all my glass? Quartz, rather. I may have used up all my quartz finally. Hope I didn't, but I may have. Being somewhere in here, you'd see pieces of out. Oh yeah, it looks like I have maybe used all my quartz. That's the base right now. All right, that's fine. Oh, actually, all right. So the moon pool or the sea moth is empty. Good evening, Marcis. The sea truck. Now that I've actually got all the modules built and put on it, it's like I said in the episode, I feel like it needs to be improved upon. I mean, I could definitely see it's looking like a replacement for a sea moth and Cyclops. You're not going to be able to get a Cyclops in a lot of the places in that game. And the sea moth lacks like the portable fabrication and stuff, but they're going to have to do some major work on the sea truck to make it worthwhile. Otherwise, you're going to see somebody mod for the Cyclops, something similar to that to be in the game, and people are going to be like, yeah, this is better than the sea truck, and you're going to see a lot of people modding to avoid using the sea truck. I think it's just, as there's somebody who made a comment that it seems to be more of you take a little base out there and you drop it off, and then that's it, you're done. And that does make sense to me. That's kind of how it feels to me, like it is now in the game, that it's not quite set up the way it should be. It's feels almost like it's aimed to doing that. And I'll take the it feels like it's aimed to be just a truck to haul a module out, drop it off, and leave it, versus having a portable base. But at the same time, the modules, like the fabricator module, gets no power. So that's going to cause a negative effect there, I think, on people using it heavily. And I just don't find it to be very well done right now. It definitely needs a good bit of reworking to get it where it's going to be worth using heavily. Right now, it would be a case of I'd use it only because that's the only option. But if they had the Seamoth in the game right now, I'd use the Seamoth hands down. Sea Truck's just too slow, and ultimately gives you less storage space. Alright, that's decorations. I'm going to keep those out of the containers. And I saw it. Yep, there we go. We're going to grab this really quick too, so I have some more loose titanium. Looks like my drill mod is working better now. See ya, AZ. Sorry you have to wake up so early for school. Probably will have to go get some more quartz. Be burning through it faster than I expected. Bring anything? Well, a little bit. Alright, we have decoration stuff, and I hopefully have supplies. Well, I just thought about the fact that it's not transferring them all, so it may not give me the supplies I need. Could be a problem. Okay, yeah, that is... what to do. That... we need to use up this. Why we transfer two things at a time? Oh man, I need to find. Let's just go ahead and make some more stuff. Do the best I can with this. Fabricator, oh yeah. There we go. That will clear some space. My audio's cutting out. It's probably also the fact that the game keeps stuttering up too. I don't know what's going on. I'm not dropping connection, and everything's showing good on the streaming side of things. Is it game audio, voice audio, or all audio? Alright, come on. There we go. Now we're getting some... There's no room. Look, there's room there. I'm going to have to put everything in myself. Alright, that's quartz to get things rolling. That should be enough. All audio cutting out, then it's gotta be something going on with, like, I guess the stream side of things, but it shows good from here. I mean, it's not showing anything dropping, not having my connection drop at all. Yeah, we're gonna go back up. That's what. Back out that way. Make the glass complete. Now, multi-purpose rooms will help drain a lot of the titanium that I have. Somebody's gonna stack evenly. Yes. Alright, so that one. We're gonna toss this up here. 2 floors for each one. So no, that's in place. All I have to do is I could just build up more and keep stacking this for however many personnel we want to have show up and live here, kind of thing. And I am out of quartz again. Alright, I'm gonna do this. We're just gonna do the regular compartments for now, so I can get this at least going. That'll free up some space with all the titanium being used. Hopefully that'll start getting more stuff transferred out of Moth. My audio keeps cutting out. I don't know what's going on then. It's gotta be something on like the connection to YouTube side, because I'm not losing audio on here, and I'm not losing connection on my side of the stream. It's showing, you know, 0 packet loss. My stream. I see packet loss sometimes on Twitch, but I never see packet loss on these streams typically. And yeah, I'm showing nothing dropping. I'm actually showing like better than usual connection right now on this side. So it may be maybe something on the YouTube digest server that's not wanting to play nice with me right now in terms of audio. Oh. Well, that sucks. I can't place there because I have a wall in the way. When it cuts out the pauses I take in narration, so it's not the audio actually cutting, or at least not for everybody. Alright, that'll work. We'll just have to do a weird stack on this one. If we go higher, it'll have to come in even closer. We might do that as like a intentional thing. Maybe draw this in closer and make it like almost a curve to it. And that technically gives me a way to connect back here if I want later. No game sound at all? Oh, wow. Okay, try that. Apparently my game audio just decided to not want to turn on correctly either. All I've done so far is change the position of my microphone and change my lights out, and now everything's like not wanting to turn on. My mic didn't turn on, my game audio didn't turn on. Alright, I think I want to go here. Alright, we're gonna be stuck with that. I'm gonna need more glass, so I need more quartz. Oh, there goes the stuttering again. There's something about right here, I think, that Hey, it stuttered just a moment ago, too. Maybe it's something with bubbles? Get something else? I don't know. I heard a stuttering. Alright, I have... Wow, that... Oh. That's opening awfully quickly. Where do I want to go from here? I need quartz. I really do. Oh, we got decorative stuff. I can place this down somewhere. You know what? I'm just going to place it here for now. If I can get it kind of out of the way. And be like, alright, I'm coming back for it later. To, actually put it in kind of like a lab area. I just want to get it out of my store. There we go. Don't kick the sensitive lab equipment down below. That, finally, alright, so that's actually draining some stuff out. Still not working very well on that. I may just have to fabricate titanium to get it to completely clear space out. Let's go. Before I do this, I need to trigger my scanner room. Or no, I don't. I don't have to trigger my scanner room from there. I remember now. Somebody said you could use the map mod for that.
All systems online.
I'm gonna go and... What is it? Oh yeah, middle click. I need... ores. It's gonna say none. Oh, wait. Probably gonna be like a piece I've already collected. Yes, it's a piece I've already collected. There is diamond. Grab that. Hey. No bad touch. Alright, let's... I'm not seeing a lot of pings, so that's not a good sign. I may have to go elsewhere to get quartz. I think I am. That's not even there. And that's the only other ping I have right now. So I may have to, we may have to wait about some more last stuff. But I do have decoration stuff ready on the Cyclops. Let's go ahead and move it into place finally. And we'll start with some decorative plants. Now, I really don't have that many functional plants I need in terms of long-term use. Pretty much everything I've already got. So we can do some cosmetic stuff.
Systems online.
Now,
Engine powering up.
get these suckers off of me, and while that powers up, turn the ping off. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to go. I've got a lot of eggs, actually. I've already got some eggs going for the aquarium zoo setup. I will need some plants. I do have quite a few plants also kind of in storage here. I have to take quick stock of those.
Engine powering down.
Since I have so much stuff still stuck in storage there on the base, we're not going to take anything out. Do some eyes. Bubblefish is going to have to be saved for the zoo. Spadefish, that will wait. Gotta creep by a sample. So yeah, I might need to go get a lot of fish. But we can always start with the local specimens. You know, somebody may be doing research on them, want to keep a couple specimens in their, you know, bedroom. Ah. There we go. Alright, come here. My eyes are so small. Hard to see at a distance. Oh, come here. Run away. There we go. That'll at least give us something to look at in the single aquarium we have. I can always swap it out later. There we go. Yeah, so nice. Come in here, you got a relaxing little aquarium with some fish. Got our lantern coming in, gives you a little snack place. Plus, you can just always come out here. Did the vending machines, kind of like in a hotel, you know. You go down the hallway to the ice and vending machines. Well, you got coffee in here. And I need ladder. Go to the next level up. Go. Now, yeah, we need a bulkhead to... Definitely want bulkheads. Just... Actually, we don't even need a bulkhead here. Let's just say if this one... Well... That is kind of open there. Yeah, let's go with the bulkhead. Just for the idea that it would keep water from flooding out and down the ladder column. And then each of these will get a bulkhead once I get the glass done, which means I can do this one. Yes. Alright, so habitat's going alright. I've got my Cyclops close by now, so let's do some outdoor work. We've got basically most of that one, this one, and two others, so I've got 3 2/3 of room to play with on these. I really cannot think of anything super significant that I'm not going to have covered with the sea clusters, the kelp itself, you know, the acid mushroom, deep shroom, and gel sacks. Most everything else, like table coral samples, can't farm, fortunately. If we could farm them, I would absolutely have a big thing of those as well. I wonder if it's the water production causing it to kind of stutter on my side of things. Where do I want to take my seed? We'll do the seed thing in the Cyclops. Or, no, I don't want to do that. We'll do it up here. Easy access place. We'll just right here. This way, and actually, yeah, we'll just go from here to seed fabricator. So we now have a large selection of plants we can place as well, just for decorative. I do want to have it 2 of the cove tree. We'll do the middle ones. And there's another one. Oh yeah, we'll do like one of these where it shows like we'll do one for just these. That I want to do 2 anchor pods. This base is if you come from the Lost River Tunnel, not the one that connects all the way back up to the surface, but the one that comes from the Cove Tree, there's right to the left of where you come into the inactive lava zone, there's these columns, like lava tube columns, and we're kind of built right in the middle of it. So over that way is one entrance down to the active lava zone, and over that way is another. We're gonna do here, one of these here. And to try and keep it consistent, we're going to first, because of the way that it lines them up in the planter pot. Are they? Can't see them right now if they're growing. They're there, I just can't see them yet. Come on, little baby. Oh, wait. We got a tiny little sprout coming out. Ugh. Oh, you can barely see it right there at the tip of my bird finger. Right there. I'm you know, touching it. I'm poking it repeatedly. That's gonna take a little bit of time. That will definitely take a little bit of time. It's safe because of where I am. I'm not close to the patrol area for the dragon. Just have leeches to worry about, and I use a compass occasionally, like when I have it already, you know, like in the sea moth or whatever. But I just don't bother with a compass on my player. I just know the map well enough. I know kind of generally where I'm going. Yeah, we're gonna do a couple of these. I want to do some brine lilies. I think I have enough to cover most of this. If not, we'll go gather more supplies up. Free, but it doesn't say amphibious. So I'm a little concerned that might be, you know, something I can't place down here. That'll be something we could place in one of the rooms. Yeah, now we got this set up, I'm gonna have to do a couple of these. We'll go play with the other tree options in the habitat room. There we go. Look at the little ones. They're finally growing in. So we're gonna do one of these on each side. Let those grow in, see how they look as well. So that covers that one. So that means I've got 3 on each side left that I can fill up with other stuff. I could put blood oil vines, I could put other stuff in there. So I would like to see some suggestions on what to put in there. That'd be helpful. Let me know what you think should go in there. We'll be tossing things like that in. Now that I'm thinking about it, need an auto sort, at least in the central corridor, for food to be dropped in. I mean, obviously, a lot of this is stuff you want to eat right then, but the water isn't. Go ahead and take some water out. Drop it in. Get all of these going. Full blast. Again. Oh yeah, there we go. Look how fast my power is draining from them. Drop every bit in. Adopt those into. So that should have it go in here and into here. Yes, so we got it going in there. So there's like your ready to eat kind of food stuff. You actually have some option things we can put on there, I believe. See, we have there's oh, where is it? There's something that gives me like a decorative. Yeah. So bulb bush sample. That's the one I'm gonna need there. Cured Reginald I could do. Cured peeper, I don't have that. We could use that, would be helpful to have here. A Cyclops pool would be big. Yeah, I wish they had actually made an actual dock, something that at least when you could connect it and it would dock like to the hatch area, so it drops you right into the base. But they didn't do anything like that, unfortunately. Do a couple of probably one of these. I don't think I've actually made one of these. Gonna put this in the habitat. Reaper Leviathan has subscribed. Somebody just go make a an account just so they can put their name as Reaper Leviathan. Alright, we'll see how that grows. Obviously, it's planting inside, indoor plant. I feel like I want to put like a little computer there at some point too. That's in the decoration fabricator. I love how these say must be connected to the server to function, and yet we have no server. And it's basically just a sign anyway. There we go. Error! If I could type. There we go. Actually, we need to make that a little bigger. No! Can't go any bigger. Alright. Error! We'll make another one that says, like, Google for it. Gamer's room. That is an interesting option. We do need, like, a rec room. Could always add a room above this if I have space for it between here and the next level. I remember the easy way out right now is this. Let's take a look. Let's see if I can make that happen. I bet it will not let me do it. Or no, it will. Just enough clearance. Look at how close that is. So we're going to have an entertainment room, which unfortunately we don't have anything really in the decoration mod that would be like that other than toys. So we're going to have a toy room. While I said I didn't think you'd have kids down here, we'll have a toy room. Jelly mushroom plants. Okay, I can put that on one of the... Probably will end up going and getting some of those at some point. Let's do, instead of a counter, we'll do kind of like I did in that one earlier. I'm going to do a bunch of shelving that give space for our toys to be placed. There we go. Just to the edge. And another one up. Oh no, actually that's way too tall. I don't want to have to worry about it. So we'll have our unusual doll. You know, we're gonna have another variation here too. Yeah, I have both of them. You know. Transformers? Oh, we don't have Transformers. We've got a forklift. Well, forklift, non-functional. I don't know why you'd have to say that's a non-functional thing. It's obviously going to be like a decorative forklift. Just say forklift toy. Maybe we'll get some other stuff we could do that's like real toys. We'll do all this like right here, and then we'll have other shelves that have like the other... Got all the little dolls and everything I can make that will go on some other shelves. But we do need, if we're going to have a playroom, we need a nice lounging type area where, you know, you can kind of sit and relax. Actually, I know. I did not want to use this mod, but just for the sake of appearance, use this. Actually, I'm just gonna leave it like that, not even completed. There's your TV screen. And so now we're gonna do the nice, like, not even just this one. I'm gonna do a couple of these. Yeah, so we're gonna have like a entertainment room type area. Oh, I'm out of fiber mesh. Oh, and that's actually not lining up right. Oh, not climb up, climb down. Optimus Prime Sea Truck. Well, we do have Prime Sonic who joins us on a regular basis. So you can certainly, make that suggestion to him if he shows up. If not, then maybe he's watching this later and he's like, hey, Optimus Prime Sea Truck. Sea Truck is new, to be fair. So it'd be funny if somebody went ahead and modded for Subnautica to have the Sea Truck in it. Oh, we'll actually take this back out. Or I don't have room. We'll just finish. Actually, that's not that bad. That does kind of blend together nicely. You know, you could be sitting here hanging around, playing on your big screen. So that works. I think that should be enough. And then we'll have, like, here's the shelves. Because maybe you're old school and you have, like, game cartridges from the PlayStation 20 here, and then, you know, instead of just downloading everything. Oh, I wish we could have, like, that kind of screen up on. Okay, I'm trying to think, what else might we be used for this sort of game room? I like the idea of the circuit box. Oh. We'll do a natural selection poster like it's a game poster. A wall garden, we could do that too, yeah. I mean, you know, a relaxation room, yeah, you might want something like that. So, I like the idea. We'll do the poster right here behind the chair, couch type thing. And we'll do a wall garden. Thinking if I can make this work. I have an odd idea in my head. I can make this. Oh, it'll be so nice to be able to make like a proper section off of this. Make this. I'll try it. Yeah, I want to try this. I want to see. No, not sit down. If this works. Probably not going to work, but I want to try it. Oh, that I can't place. I can place this. I can just do it this way. Cheat a bit. Since it does allow these overlap, definitely. Oh, I'm out of fiber mesh again. Like that. There we go. Maybe this will work. If not, I'm going to have a lot of extra fiber mesh ready to go. I need to keep track on which of these is about to get finished off. There we go. Plant. I like to make sure I keep my garden going.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Actually, you know what? Better idea. Toss that in there, and if I've got room, it'll go ahead and sort it properly. Alright. Ish. Oh, not sit down automatically. Oh, I did it. I made it work. Super big couch area. Yeah. No, the big gamer couch. Come here. Kick back. Relax. You know, you got food below. You got the big screen TV right there kind of thing. We'll leave it unfinished since I don't have an actual, like, TV kind of thing. And, yeah. That should work. And then we'll do more posters up. Download this whenever I get done with it. I'll probably go ahead and make it so it's downloadable. Just in the end, you know, you will want to make sure you have all the mods, because if you put it in and open it up without the right mods, it's going to probably cause havoc system. Fully circular, the problem that is if I do fully circular right here, is I'd have to move this out of the way, or the ladder be sticking up through it. I could build, I guess, try to build around the ladder, but the circle edge doesn't really conform that widely. Kind of a much wider thing. We might do that in like another room where I have the ladder coming up the edge, but here I like having it like this, so we do have kind of the, you know, it's the centerpiece of everything. Now, I gotta remember, we need to get peepers going as well. I need some peepers for use, because I want to be able to make some of the small meals in the decorations mod and place them on the tables and stuff like that, because we do have that option. Peeper for the small meal. Cured Reginald. Technically, I've got that. I could do some of these right now. Because I have regular disinfected water. I don't have... It's not the filtered water, it's the disinfected water. I have stuff. That's interesting. I may have to make some of those, too. Take a look at my plants. My new outdoor garden edition. So yeah, they're growing in kind of nicely. Nice little visual difference there. It would look a lot better in a darker area, but we do kind of have a red haze going through everywhere. Fitness equipment? No, not that I'm aware of in the mod. There's no like treadmills or anything like that. I guess the decision was you're already being told you get your exercise quota from swimming. Like, I mean, even as part of the game itself. Oh, that did drain, so dump everything. Alright, so that's how it's going so far. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check and see how I'm doing on this, if I'm draining from here to...
All systems online.
Can't say for sure. It almost feels like I am draining some up here. Still got plenty of that. See, I've got a good bit of table coral samples and stalker teeth remaining. Cave sulfur, gel sacks, salt. Yeah. Diamond could end up a problem. Actually, no, never mind. Sulfur might, but I am close to where I can get sulfur. Seed cluster. Speckled rattler. I do need that. Oh, I got the fungal sample. Yeah, we will need to go and get the glowy mushroom stuff. I've still got plenty of titanium. So we might as well take advantage of all the titanium I have, because I do need to clear some room. Let's go ahead and build down further. My plan that I've got in mind right now is to continue building down, of course, a lower section here. We've got the main platform. We got more above it, more below it. And then I'm going to have another section at the very lowest level, or almost to the lowest level. I do kind of want to keep it where it's not too low. Like maybe about this height. Something here, just a smaller platform, and then have in the middle of it some more stuff built there around another foundation. Am I getting power now through the Cyclops? I think it's just, oh, it's going off of that. Going off of that lowest point now.
Engine powering down.
Basically, I'm going to do like another foundation platform, but not as big. What I want to do is have something that is kind of like the lower support area, and then it's going to have a central spot that opens up, and out of the central spot we have a multi-purpose room that comes down in the middle of the foundation, and that's going to be where we have our one nuclear reactor, and only have it for the fact that, let's say, you know, some disaster occurs, the base is without any thermal power. You need at least power for oxygen production and so forth. So what we'd want is to have something to do that. So nuclear power will be there, and thanks to the power ordering mod, it should never, ever have any of it drained, because I will get at least 10,000 thermal power. That's my goal in the end, to have at least 10,000 thermal power. Like down through there, all over the place, just... There's plenty of little crevices we can build in. Plenty of spots I can place more and more thermal plants and join them all together into one massive amount of thermal power. No, the sea moth is... Normally it would be destroyed because of the crushing depth, but fortunately this is modded, and one of the mods I'm using takes care of that by giving you upgrades to the sea moth, and basically expanding the depth modules so you can go all the way down to 1700. So it's basically the same range as the prawn suit, which is why I don't have to worry about a prawn suit. But in normal vanilla play, yes, this is too deep for the sea moth to come down here. Go ahead and get ladders in place for it too. And I just need to use up a lot of my titanium that is more than I apparently needed for today. I expected to need a lot more, and not the case. Also feel like I need to do windows. This. Do need some kind of open space. Do it like over here. Because this is not the private quarters. This is just, you know, window to look out. Like this. Have this whole side a window. And then you go upstairs for your private time. And since it's open and not going to give me a problem, put a reinforcement. Reaper, Article 13. Are you referring to Internet Article 13 or an actual Article 13? Like a real government Article 13? I probably should have put the reinforcements. That's so irritating, you can't build on the wall. The reinforcement, if you already have something there. Then you can place same thing back on the wall, it's fine. Let me build heat. Oh, same thing. Trash can, gonna have to come out, place down the roof. Trash can goes right back. Gotta remember to start putting the everywhere I think I'm. Just because I want to make sure I have a lot of hull strength in the end. I'm not worrying about it. Like right now, I'm not worried with all this building. Like, oh man, I gotta put more reinforcements there. No, I'm good and safe in terms of my hull strength because I've got so much already in place. I may actually do a third coffee machine. Yeah, because it takes time, you know, to heat up the coffee. That one's too high and off center. That would bother me. All right, that's good enough. That's enough not to bother me. Wait. While I was taking it out of the way for, because I need to do this. Try to get it roughly centered. I know I'm not going to fit 3 vending machines. There you go. Alright. Well, that gives me quite a bit of hull strength increasing elements where I need it, and we'll do the same thing upstairs. Actually, we won't. Or, yeah, we will. We're going to do that. Do it in the corners here. Like that. And that will make it a little bit... Like, 234, I'm going to break 235. Maybe 240? Yep, 241. I wonder if it'll let me do this one too. No, because the couch is seating in the way. Alright, well that's enough. That's 2 more. So we'll do that. Oh, copyright or Internet Article 13, is that copyright thing that's going on? Reaper? That something? I know there's something about one of those I don't want to say the name, but you know, it's the scary group that like to copy other people's things that they find and then try to use it to, you know, make money. And I know they did something like they took somebody's meme and used it for like an commercial or something like that. Oh, is that Article 13? Something about that? You know what? Now that we've got this nice open area, I don't think much more other than just we can have a nice little spot to sit. We'll do it like this. We'll just do one of the regular little benches. So, you know, you come here. Watch the sea moss, you know, go by in the distance as we do research here at this location. Yeah, simple, not overly crowded. This definitely feels a little bit more crowded, but this is the private area. I'm going to have to do more reinforcement. I don't want to do it right now. Alright. So there we go. We got that. Maybe it is time we go ahead and start doing a specimen gathering thing. Mainly more plants, and of course we need fish. I've got some fish, like you saw earlier, just not as many as I need. It could be a good opportunity to go and do that thing.
All systems online.
that in, and food. I've actually neglected my food from here. Plenty of food there. Yeah, I got those, which I think I was saving those just for the bioreactor mainly. I think we'll do like a trip back up to the surface and gather up some specimens, maybe some more supplies. I do need more quartz, I know that. Have nothing in there right now, nothing in there. All I've got are the eggs in here. I've got two of those, only one of those, so we'll have to find another brain squid, crab squid one. I've got an extra, not neat. That's fine. Something's knocking me around. Yeah, alright, so we'll go ahead. I've got a good bit done there, so we'll pack up for now, go grab some quartz and other supplies. But make sure I get rid of all my lava larvae. I don't want to get too close to the mountain. The volcano area. There we go, yeah. That looks pretty good there. Once I get all the lava, or the thermal reactors in place, we'll have this big area of thermal reactors everywhere. And I'm going to get 10,000 thermal power. That's my goal. Just to have that. It's too bad we can't make any of the really large, like, skeletons put right outside and add some of the, like, theme decoration like that. At some point I need to take all this stuff out too, now that I've got the other beds going. He's not chasing me this time. He has followed me down this path and come through the wall after me. That's always a possibility. And time to get my shield up. All right. I think I'm here. I think this way. I really need like light sticks that lead the way out. I'm assuming that's got to be like the little thermal batteries and solar batteries that I'm hearing click off, because that is way too fast for it to be my actual power cell cutting off. Yeah, okay, I'm good now. So we'll get some specimens to come bring back down. That should be fun. Give us something to use, and I'll be already prepared for at least the zoo part when we get started on it. That's definitely going to be the really fun part of all this, because I'm going to have to go out and gather up eggs and live specimens of every single breedable fish or breedable creature in the game. Yeah, that's going to be time consuming. And you know what? I see them, so let's go ahead and grab them. While I'm here, I mean, there should be Reginald, the area, which I've got them. But the little spine fish. Here. Actually, let me scan you too. That might help. Go ahead and get that done.
New creature discovered.
Yay! I can make these corals. I will do that on one of the spots below. Oh, there we go. Another. We need 2 of them, always. You know, you need, assuming that, you know, it doesn't matter male or female, this. Oh, not that. That. Alright, so we need quartz. In terms of resources, I think I'm good on titanium still. It was suggested to go get the glowy mushroom, and I could definitely use magnetite in a very large quantity, and there's a lot of magnetite in that cave. There we go. Closest thing we have to night vision. I would love to have night vision in this. Don't think that could light it up in the dark, but we don't, so we use the ping instead. Yeah, we're going that way. I don't have a base up here anymore, just the life pod. Got myself by. Need to add the, probably need to add a speed mod to the some point. Daylight, get up higher so I can actually get some power too. And on the way back, since that is the bulb zone I'm passing through, on the way back we'll stop and get some bulb bush sample. Gotta remember to do that because that's in one of the meal trays that I be able to make. And I think that reefback is farting. I see the bubbles. Anti-gravity mod. What is that one? I have not seen that one. Assuming it's not anti-gravity like lets you fly type of thing. Oh, was that 113 before? See what happens if I just keep. Let's go a little higher, get some solar power going. There it goes. Yep, I'm producing more power with. I think I've got 3 solar chargers. I'm producing more than I'm using just by driving. That could also be the bioreactor. No, Victory, it's not possible because what will happen is generally when you get out of an area, I can't confirm that the big deposits respawn, but I have seen where in my previous playthrough doing big bases, I cleared an entire area of the crash zone, no at all metal salvage left, and then when I saved the game, came back to it a day later and played some more, I set the scanner room going and it picked up metal salvage everywhere in the same area I had just cleared. So it is going to respawn resources, at least in the PC version of the game, in the areas that you are going through harvesting, but I cannot confirm it's going to respawn all the deposits. And I'm turning back the wrong. need to find the cave entrance. I do not launch my Cyclops into the air. I like the ocean, so you just swim through the sky kind of thing. I don't know if I would actually like that. I mean, it'd be kind of nice to be able to use it for building taller structure. So if you want to do something really tall, it makes it easier to get up there and build the higher segments, but not in normal gameplay. I wouldn't want. I would want to have it where, you know, I would turn it on and off when needed. That's where I'm looking. Yep. See the glowy entrance.
Engine powering down.
There we go. Turned on, good. So here we are, hopping in. If your two favorite YouTubers are both live right now, I say flip a coin and see which one of them gets it. I'm just gonna be over here doing my thing, so you know you can always join mine later. Who's your two favorite YouTubers? I think last time I was here, we did get the crab fake eggs. I'm pretty. Somebody reminded me about that last time, so that's been taken care of. I could use a lot more magnetite, because we will have a storage area under the base as well. That's a given. You need to store stuff, and I do not want infected fish. I don't want to infect our livestock, as it were. Play Subnautica. The mods are going to be more so like not adding much unless you're doing something that kicks up the quality of the game's graphics, which there are mods for that. I am running on a custom eye setting because I have a really beefy computer. But, I mean, even with this, I still have times where it stutters because I've got a big base going, so that's causing some problems. I killed my if you run it on more medium settings, you should be alright. The main thing I would say you'll need is, of course, a better, even though it doesn't look like it, the graphics processing on this is a little bit heftier, so you'll want a decent graphics. That's two eyes. I feel like I already had some, but just to make sure. And something pops me around a bit. Let's look for the magnetite now. And lithium. I forgot about lithium. I probably am low on lithium. No gold. I've got too much gold. Diamond could be useful, but not a lot of it. Really would like to find the big deposits. I think I'm out of that area. We sorely need a scanner room type mod for the. Thank you, Justin, for confirming that. I did get those last week. We definitely need some kind of scanner room like mod for the Cyclops. Obviously, if we had that, you have less of a reason to need the scanner room. But that would just make things so much easier. Even if it was limited to like 200 meters max, it would help so much. I feel like my drill mod has broken again with this one. I think I'll keep looking right now as it stands with my current setup, but if not, I'm going to build a scanner room up top after this so I can have a way to scan for both magnetite as well as some glass in the plateaus. we'll get this all filled up at least, hopefully. And I still gotta get out and get some mushroom cuttings, right? Yeah, the drill mod is very iffy on how well it works. Gold is useful for a certain amount of time in the game, and if you're building like a really, really long chain of power connectors, because you've got some far away power source, like if I was building a massive solar farm and trying to connect all the way down into lava zone, then yeah, I'd use a bit more gold. But as it stands right now, I don't need that much gold, and I'm finding gold very easily by comparison to some of the other stuff. Let's get out. Really, I should do this to charge my battery up a little bit. Hit 4. Just because. I'll just keep them in my inventory for now. Oh, he's after me. Or not. Now he is again. And no. Thought I saw a magnetite deposit, but wrong. Got the PDA I haven't grabbed yet.
Signal
Okay.
uploaded to PDF.
Like I needed it.
Integrating
There we go.
data.
It seems the drill mod for increasing drill speed is only working on, like, not even half of the deposits so far at this stream. Yeah, we're gonna get done with this. We'll go back up and I'm gonna do a scanner run and massively gather some trying to think where is another good place I could go that would have a lot of quartz deposits. Like the big deposits. I've already gone and cleared a lot of those through the inactive lava zone area. I'll make it a lot easier to get quartz faster. Magnetite. I'll need it for all my auto sort lockers I make later. Yo, Timmy. Life is good. Always could be better, but you know, I'm not suffering in any way, so not really gonna complain. Yeah, copper is, you know, when you don't need copper that bad, you're needing titanium. Can't find enough titanium. But when you need copper, can't find enough copper either. It's always whatever you're trying to use at the time ends up being the hard thing to find enough of. Which is why I got so much metal salvage for this live stream. I was like, I'm going to go out there and gather as much as I can. I don't want to have to worry about that time. Alright, so I get Peeper out here in the plateau area. Oh, I've got spadefish on. I get Peeper in the safe shallows work case. Sure. Alright, that's magnetite. That's not so. Jelly shroom. Hit It stuttered and chopped too many times. There we go. Alright. Let's pick a spot to build. And do the scanner room.
Powering up.
This was, you know, interesting during development because getting to see all new stuff then. If I followed it during development, I think a lot of people had that whole thing where they're like, okay, I've already done this. I've already seen it. It's finished. So now where is all the really good stuff? I meant to tear those back out. Alright, scanner room and a... Plus, it's nice and bright. We should be able to do solar power for it. And while I could leave it, I'm not going to do it. Oh, that's right. You can't build just a hatch right off it. You actually have the two keys. Oh, and I'm actually now out of quartz. All my quartz is down in the lava zone. So now I'm going to have to find it the hard way after all. There is a lot of quartz. Can't see it. Vault. Yeah, vault. I got plenty of metal salvage. Get that in a moment. Usually I find more than this. Scanner room fragment, yeah.
Seconds.
When the game got ready to release, I actually finished, and wow, he's really chasing me. That shark really wanted to bite me. But no, I just started a brand new game save when the game went release. I didn't even bother trying to use my old save because I knew there was going to be something at least that got changed, probably cause a problem. Alright, even in here there should... I just need enough to get that started. And more metal salvage. Oh, salt. I've got more than enough salt production now. Thanks to, was it 7? 8 water purifiers. More salt. Maybe I'm building in the bad spot of the plateau. And I've had a base here before, and I've always, you know, turned on the scanner room, and bam, there's quartz everywhere. This may have not spawned anything in. I'm around. Gonna be in a commercial. Congratulations. They're gonna be like a big commercial that we'll see everywhere around the world. Alright, quartz. Seriously, where are you? I don't find it this area. Find it as I get to the edge of the plateaus. One thing about the plateaus, if you find quartz, it's hidden in the red grass. Ooh, ooh, ooh! We got a life, or you know, time capsule. Life capsule, time capsule, whatever you want to call it. USA, get out. Yay, I've got another Sea Glide. A partially charged Sea Glide, but... Let's see, what's mine? Is mine... Yeah, okay. So, mine's still using a regular battery. The one I just got has an ion battery. So, I do need to set that out. Alright. Bye-bye, Mr. Seafly. Served me well, but I'm going with somebody better. No! Alright, come here. Lo and behold, the
30 seconds.
Elusive quartz. There we go. Alright, so I noticed the Sea Glide. I didn't get duplicates of anything else, though. Looks like it was just the Sea Glide with the power, the ion battery appeared on my audio. Again, glitchy sound again. My game audio doesn't cut out again. I mean, not me, you know, my audio not turning on for the stream, but my audio actually cutting out where the game makes no sound at all. It did that, I think, last week. I've got one piece of quartz. All of this. God, this can't sit there and highlight something like on the scan in front of you map. Oh yeah, by the way, there's a interesting.
30 seconds.
Oh. Not losing it. I see it. There we go. Last two. Finally. The rooms from below zero, I don't think we're going to be able to get those and use them, like, underwater. Those are probably going to be above water level only, because the design is circular in order to provide better stability in, under pressure on water. As unfortunate that is for us wanting to be able to build stuff.
Oxygen production offline.
No, you want bigger rooms, but again, you know, because of distribution of pressure on the hull itself, the rooms are circular. Everything's circular for that to evenly pressure and make it where they can be built underwater. See ya, Reaper. Thanks for hanging out, and congrats again on the commercial.
Power restored. All primary systems
All right,
online.
I'm even gonna worry about long range. I just quartz, and oh, a stalker tooth has already been. All right, there we go. Right there, hidden away in the grass. tons of quartz everywhere. Just can't see it because it's obscured by the red grass. This is why I don't worry about speed upgrades, because it just will constantly pop more and more things up as you go out gathering. Never usually a problem if there's actual material spawned in. Not as easy as big quartz deposits, but it is usable. Well, I need to actually get into bed. Yeah, if you could build, if there's more of a focus in this game, like there is below zero for above sea level, I could understand having the extra building sizes. I'm sure we're going to have more stuff like that in below zero, because there's a large part of it that you're going to actually be above ground, as opposed to in this one having the floating island and the mountain. You know, that was like, oh, we're going to give you a little bit of land, but not a huge amount. And then in below zero, you're on an ice shelf. You've got the mountain where you are launching your rockets off of. You've got that behind the ice shelf that you can get into the tunnel system. Go up there. That's definitely someplace I'm going to end up building at some point. Come on, give me. I'm gonna load up on a bunch of quartz. Just so I have for glass parts, and I did run out. I think I'll probably just leave that scanner room here for now, and then come back later and do more quartz gathering in this area before I collect it to take with me. Maybe now that I'm back out of the lava zone, it will start spawning in some material for... I have a peeper. And bladderfish. I need a bladderfish. Kill it. Problem hitting them with your sea moth. Kill them. Doesn't help so much. There we go. Wow, he's actually coming after me there. And you see that glitch there when I tried to hit him with my claw attachment thing. Huh. Wow. Okay, that was different. Sea Truck DLC, that'd be kind of interesting once they get the Sea Truck a little bit more embellished. Right now, I find the Sea Truck to be very underwhelming. And unless they improve upon it, I'm not going to be jumping on using it. I can't remember if I have stalker eggs already or not. Having a just in case. Yes, I've already stalker eggs. I'll have to dump that later. I'm not going to get too much right now. I don't want to spend the next 30 minutes having to gather stuff. I want to get some supplies and then run back, leaving that scanner room here for me to come back later this week. So much easier when you have a scanner room. Alright, that's probably enough for right now. So. Yeah, see, the aquarium pod could be good to take and drop off somewhere and let it kind of, you know, just gather some supplies, like, you know, fish for you. I definitely see right now below zero, having more focus on gathering fish up like eyes to make sure you're getting plenty of food that way, or water that way. Let me turn my scanner off, of course. There we go. And so I've got Peeper.
Engine powering up.
I've got an egg. We're not worried about bone sharks right now. Let's go back towards the bulb zone. Towards the tunnel. And I'll see if we can find some ampoule eggs. And of course I need some bulb bush samples. I'm just going to leave that going because it's only at one solar panel.
All primary systems online.
Sean, yeah, the sea truck, I don't know if I'll say it's a good idea. I see what they're wanting to do with it. It definitely feels, the more I've played with it, that they want to replace the sea moth. They want to replace the Cyclops, or at the least replace the Cyclops, but it's very poorly done right now. I mean, obviously there's room for expansion and new things to be changed with it, and I expect them to be doing stuff like that. I hope they do something with the fabrication model, because there is that wall that has nothing going on. There's a spot that looks like storage, like in a life pod kind of storage like we have in this game. Does nothing. So I'm hoping they're going to fix that and add some more capabilities to it. It'd also be nice if you had a separate power bank for the modules that could run off the fabricator. So like the fabricator module could have its own independent power cell. So if you deploy it, it will run off that power cell. Or at least a solar charger type thing. So you could say, oh yeah, it's in the sun so it can get power, and thanks to that I have a way to fabricate while I'm out here without using the actual sea truck itself. Storage module doesn't need power. It seems that the aquarium module does not actually need power, but you need power when it comes to the fabricator module. Let's pause here. See if I can get some flash from here. I think I need some lithium. I feel like I don't have enough lithium right now, and I'm not finding huge amounts of it in the lava zone. What's a good chance to look for eggs? Right here. And lithium. I don't think I actually have any of these eggs. Oh, silver ore. Whoop-doo. I've already got that. Got plenty of that. Ooh, and I need to turn off that beacon. I do need to turn off that beacon. I know where it is. I can find it on my own. Looking for an egg. I want to find another one of the eggs. Idea would be have at least 2 of everything. You know, kind of like Noah's Ark. We're going to have 2 of each creature so they can make more little creatures. There we go. Excuse me. There we go. Come on. Egg. Alright, so that's some more eggs. I've already got fungal samples, so I'm good on that. I think it needs to be... The storage pod needs way more storage than it has right now. I mean, a freestanding locker has more storage than the entire storage pod. It is next to useless as a storage pod right now. And compared to even the sea moth with a you know, full set of storage modules has more storage capability. The sea truck fabricator module, I don't know about having storage on the other side. Maybe like one storage container in it, like that little bench. But I think it should be like its own power source in some way, so you can actually use it on its own, stand alone, take it somewhere, drop it, and be like, I'm done. You know, I'm leaving it here, and you're going to use it as like a drop-off base. Or, you know, you could just hop on top of it and drive the module by themselves. Like, you know, as a group of modules, drive them over without having the actual sea truck to do it. Alright, I need an ampoule egg pair. Also the bulb bush sample, but mainly I want to get the ampoule eggs. I don't want to have to deal with those later. The sand shark, bone shark too. Ooh, go with this. Man, I understand they want to make it where it's not overpowered, but honestly, the storage module feels so underwhelming that it's almost not worth adding it to the sea truck because of the loss of speed you're going to have with it. Get very, very minimally amount of extra storage. They just need to have, instead of storage module, here's a custom module. You can put whatever you want in it. It lets you build in it. You want to put a fabricator in it, go ahead. You want to put some storage lockers in it, go ahead. There needs to be one that's just an open, customizable module for the sea truck. And that would be so much more useful than the actual storage module that they've come out with. Well, I hope they'll do something like that. They definitely need to do something like that because as it stands, we get the sea moth in the game, I'm ditching the sea truck. It just does not work very well in terms of what it's supposed to do. I'm cutting you open because you're messing up my efforts. Wait, where was it? I saw it. I saw... What? I saw an egg. I saw an egg there. There it is. Like, don't tell me they came and took the egg away because I was in the area. I'm gonna grab some root. Ah, bingo, another egg. What? I broke it open instead of picking it up. That's not, you know, I said to pick it up, not to tear the thing apart. Grab this while I'm here. Very rare table core samples. This area of the... Oh, hey. Ow! Always get some more titanium, too. Engine module. Thrusters. I think they're focusing more on the upgrade aspect of that part. Like the speed boost module, whatever they called it. And then you have the afterburner, which is really more of like, you know, make you go really fast to get out of danger. Which I like the idea of that, an afterburner thing. I also still say they need something, like if you're supposed to dump modules to escape danger quickly by doing so, why do we have to, you know, basically take the time to let go of the handlebars, step back, turn left, flip the switch to say dump all the modules, then grab the handlebars again, waiting for, of course, the seat and handlebars to come up out of the floor. There needs to be a hotkey for that in the end. At the minimum, there needs to be a hotkey, even if it does an animation for it. A hotkey where you turn, flip the switch, dump all the modules, you're done. That I could understand. Or did scan the bulb bush. something over here I was looking at that they were getting in my face. Causing problems. Oh, hey, data box. Right here by this one. Already gotten. That's unlocked.
Integrating new PDA data. Seek fluid intake.
Oh, I will get some water in a moment. Oh, I remember what it was. I was going to get some more table coral samples. They started chasing me like crazy. Now I can't find the ones I saw I was going to get. Hi, Guy McLeod. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, turning mods would be really useful for that. Because honestly, well, I would say, you know, the turning aspect is definitely slow. The side-to-side actually spinning like that is not too bad. Really, even with the modules, like, it moves so much faster that way than forwards and backward. But they definitely could use some more mods. Obviously, we're going to get more because there's only a handful in the game right now. But, yeah, they definitely need to do some tweaking with this. It's not at all close for prime time. Drill mods working again. Those. Aye. Yay, more ruby. I know I was getting a little low on ruby. Come on. I cannot grab the ruby with my claw module thing now. That's being buggy. Lots of salt. Oh, there we go. Yes, grabbing this one this time by hand. Then it's the claw module decided to break the other one. Now, there we go. All fixed up. We're gonna go back to... Again, I just fixed it and now he's attacking me again. Yep. Here, the thing I see being the worst part right now with the sea truck, honestly, obviously it's part of that modularity element they're going for with the modules that can be attached in whatever order you want, that you can expand it however you want. If you want to have a super long sea truck, just carrying like 20 modules, technically can. But it's the fact that it has to disconnect to get into the moon pool. The fact we still have the moon pool makes me hopeful we are going to have at least the sea moth.
Vital signs stabilizing.
If we don't have the sea moth, then I'm going to be very shocked that they kept the moon pool in its current design for the sea truck. It seems like they could have had something better for the sea truck than the original moon pool. Alright, so I've got ampoule eggs, bulb bush samples. We got some stuff for planting. Got a bunch of quartz that should help me finish hopefully at least the second level of the habitat walkways. So I guess, yeah, it's time to go on back down. We're coming up on 2.5 hours of this. So it's time to get back down. Get to building. The snow fox, I don't think it's going to go underwater. It kind of implies more of a jet ski for snow and ice type surfaces. Maybe go on top of the water. But I would be very much shocked if they decide to make it capable of going underwater. Because then you're going to have that, like, okay, well, now I have this. Why do I need the Sea Glide? So, no, I'll just use this instead of the Sea Glide. And that's one less thing to carry in my inventory. Yes, it's something you could possibly, you know, lose and have destroyed, unlike the Sea Glide, but it would free up space, might go faster, and it gives you more versatility over, you know, land, above water, and underwater. And from the pictures I've seen, it looks more like the Snow Fox is meant to be you going along without a helmet on of any kind. So, you know, it would be not using the helmet, meaning not underwater kind of thing.
Engine powering up.
Alright, a little bit more lithium, and now... I feel like now that I have that one scanner room, I'll probably end up, before next episode, going up to that area, go all around, gathering tons of quartz, save, close the game out, load the game back up completely, let quartz respawn kind of thing, and then go and get it again and again and again. Stockpiling a ton of quartz so that I have it go along with all of the titanium I have. And maybe next week, and speaking of quartz, yay, maybe next week have a goal there to be start. You know, connect out and start maybe the aquarium zoo element. Or at the least, then I need to be in this, I need to drill. Or at the least have it where I can dump a lot of supplies. So either start the zoo or start the, you know, internal storage area for the base, the actual storage space that we use all the materials. Okay, that's not the one I saw, but it's another one. But yay, some more quartz. But Robin is not wearing a helmet because she doesn't know any better. What you're saying? I think she's smart enough, if she's got sent down to the planet to work, that they trust her to be able to do the scientific stuff she's gonna do, as opposed to, you know, like, well, she's disposable. She gets hurt, you know, it's her own fault for being dumb, kind of thing. Like, if she's not the smartest one, that she is disposable, she's still useful enough that they can send her down there and say, hey, why don't you go and do this for us? We know you understand what we're asking. But it feels like that quartz deposit is gone. One that I jumped out. Oh wait, no, there it is. I was looking too low. So yeah, more quartz. TD, what mods am I running? If you look in the description below, I have a full list of the mods that I have active on this stream. Mostly it's for ease of building and some extra decorations, but there is some stuff you might find interesting there, and I have links for every mod straight to the mod page on Nexus Mods, so it's easy for you to go in there and get them for yourself if you're... I'll find another big outcropping. Hey, I did. I think this is going to finish things off. I think this is going to get me close to being full. We have some titanium. Check. Just to make sure, I'm going to go ahead and empty out as much as I can from... Any other mods? I'm keeping my options open. I mean, if a mod comes out that is going to be beneficial to what we're doing in this, the build element, then I'll try it. I mean, there's like a better bioreactor mod, which I tried putting in, and I noticed immediately afterwards some major stuttering. I don't know if that was from the mod directly or from a conflict with another mod. So I've had to take it out temporarily. And, of course, I'm not actually going to be building a bioreactor down there. There's just really no need for a bioreactor with so much thermal power nearby. I didn't even want to bother with it, so I'm not going to be using stuff like that. But if it's like, oh, here's a new decorations mod, or here's a mod that has new capability for when you dock this, or a mod that will let me have my Cyclops automatically, like if I go and press this button, it'll automatically transfer items from the cargo hold to the base, then I might do something like that. But it's got to be something that's going to be adding functionality that's beneficial to this gameplay. Alright, toss in a lot more quartz and some more titanium. Loose titanium is actually going to help a lot better than the metal salvage does. Oh, and my stuff got out of order. Ow. Ah. What happened here? Stuff get out of order. Alright, continuing on. I had time to get all my power back. Okay, if that's not on there, I apologize. I will add that on there. After the stream is over, I'll go and put there for that. I thought I had it on there, but I guess I did miss it whenever I added it back into the game to... Thank you, TD. That was awesome. But get back, I need to do some of the pyro core. I'm going to do. So I was going to plant some of that. We're going to do that. I get back. I also want to see what my flowy plants are looking like. It hurt me. I'm stronger than you. Alright, that should be good. He's gonna follow me down. Oh! Yeah, he's right behind me. There it goes again. That's gotta be the battery packs in, like, the chargers themselves. As opposed to, like, my power cells going. Okay, we can turn the fix off. Oh, my lovely gateway. That turned out actually pretty well. And I think he's swimming away from me. Yeah, he's gone into the mountain. thought about trying to build on the mountain itself, but come on. He's going to be swimming around and swimming through things. There's just too much he's going to break. Quit yelling, what baby? Which baby? Oh, there goes that. Yeah, something with this loading in just caused it to stutter for a second. Around from the side. And my power's almost all the way back up already. That's the problem with building bigger bases like this. No matter how hefty your hardware is, there's certain things that are not quite right still. And you end up with some really bad stuttering at times. For a game that is so capable of big builds, they really did not optimize it big builds that well. I know what I want to do. I'm going to grab first none of those. No, those. There. Get these. These. Actually, we're just going to go all the way. All of them. Put them all in up here. Ghost Leviathan, baby, he is not quite a baby. He's a little bigger than a baby. If that's the baby, then, you know, that baby takes up a lot of space in the other parent. You know what, we're just going to do this one and yeah, I've already filled those in. So we'll do one of these. I'll have to find something else I can throw in there. Like this. Kind of... it didn't line up quite right. I wish you could actually choose which spot that you put them in. If you wanted to, just so you could arrange them a certain way. Alright, so there's my little cove tree, mini cove tree that actually outside the boundary planters put them in. Now I want the eggs to show. I want it to look nice. Big old egg in it. I think I want to do this one. I'm going to do the Pyro Coral. What's it? That's a big egg to be dropped out of such a skinny creature. We're going to do 3 of each of these and 3 of these on each side. I may actually run out of ion cubes. And I'm out of ion cubes. Alright, so I'll have to go get more. My prawns sitting over there. We'll go ahead and put this in here so I can get out of the way. So yeah, we'll have like on each side of this, we'll have 3 of each, or 1 of each of those. Now I'll leave this open, and then we'll have something there we can do, like a production type thing. We still have 2 spots here. Well, so yeah, we're gonna have some good supplies here. Let's get back inside, and oh yeah, look at the way this looks coming down the corridor here. Actually, yeah, once this is all filled in, that lovely look right there. Bam. Like that. Ooh, that tree grew in a lot taller. Hopefully it doesn't keep growing. I will assume that it wasn't made to grow up through the floor. we might be using those trees. Yeah, that's put in here. What's something else I want? Oh yeah, the decorations mod. We need some food items. Need that. Got more original 2 meal trays. I kind of like the idea of that more. So, see that fabricator in here. Hello, Logan. Thanks for joining in. Right, let's see. I have no Reginald. I haven't actually collected any yet. They're just in there producing. Oh, no, down a level. Right. At some point, I will get this. This side. Yes. Go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Mr. Magma Rain, what are you doing in here? Okay, he's glitched in from outside. I was getting worried, like, how did he get in here? I didn't put him in here. You put him in here? I didn't put him in here. But he glitched in. He snuck in when I was getting inside, you know, through one, like, coming in through the hatch. He snuck in behind me. Alright, yeah, I need cured Reginald. So I've got bits of those. Be enough. It's marble melon. Go back and get. Yeah, this is, you know, one of those cases that maybe it would be useful to have multiplayer in this for me, like have multiple people gathering supplies. But, you know, then at the same time, you'd have to, if I was doing that for streams, it'd be coordinated with other people, make sure they're available to play at the same time. And this really just, the mod that, what I've heard for multiplayer is not very, not exactly the best on that. I'm getting some stuttering now. All my water being produced at the same time. Alright, so that's 6 of each. That should have me covered for 6 meal trays. Yes. A dog has decided to come and join in by sitting next to me. He's probably like, you're supposed to be done soon. I want to play. Hop up. Hop up. Oh, there we go. We're done. Now he wants to get up. Here. Trying to pick you up, buddy. Look, say hi. That's them, people. Alright. Sit here with me for about in just a minute. Yes, you can try to lick my face. Have a couple of them set like that. Then that. And then I'll do something different for the house. Like the habitat type stuff. There we go. We've got food trays now in the cafeteria. This is not the habitat. This is the habitat. Put like some kind of little snack tray. Oh, nutrient block. Duh. That's like the perfect thing to put there. It's like a snack bar. You know, it's like, oh, that's my protein bar. We're gonna put that there. So lantern fruit, bulb tree sample, marble melon, yeah, basically everything we've got in there. And I need some bulb bush samples. So let's see if those have finished growing. already. Well, thank you, Logan. He is a little cute guy. Pygmy bulb bush, and he is not. It's not done. So I'll do some more of that after everything else. I'll get some more of that done. But yeah, that's it. That is how it's looking now. And I have the choice. We can either go... Thank you. We can either have it where I build another little habitat module here, or I have this come out to some other module here. I mean, technically, if we get some mod that has more decorative stuff, or we get an update to the decorations mod with more things, we could have like a rec fitness center come off of here where you go in and got like your treadmills and such. That would be kind of cool to have come off of here. I really don't want to have it connect all the way back over, because I want this to be like, that's the trunk that goes into this section, and then we have the trunk below that also connects it in, and then we're going to have a lower section there that builds out in that smaller area, foundation-wise, for linking in some other things. And ow! Lava lizard. And then I want to have, like, the one nuclear reactor. Just one, just as the backup kind of thing. Just to make it look a little bit more realistic. And yeah, so we're kind of at that point normally where I'd be calling it in. So I don't know what else I want to really start on right now anyway. See how my storage is going here. Still so much stuff in storage. I'm full on stuff for titanium all the way back. This is still trying to sort titanium parts, so well, let's go ahead. I'll see if I can actually build further down like I want. I'm gonna have that chain coming down, and if we say this is going to be the lower section, I'm gonna build off of here, assuming line up right and see it. The smoke here, the effect from that spot there is very irritating at times. Alright, so I've got that, and I even place I think I'm getting the same stuttering effect I've gotten before with the foundations. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to place foundations here, so this may just be like the lower section. But we've got... Let me get out of this where I can see. So we got these moon pools. I could add more. I don't want to go too far out. I wanted to have just these. And then what we'll have is another group here. That's for the prawn suit to come out of. So we're going to have a lower section that's just for the prawn suits to come up. That is up to the central area, so we can go ahead and probably get that working. And yeah, we'll do like some observatory stuff. We'll probably have something kind of like that coming off of here. Maybe like where you observe the prawn suits as they're coming in, telling them what is going on. Actually, yeah, I'm going to take the glass. Even though I was going to try to finish the habitat ones, we'll do glass here on these.
Seconds.
Oh yeah, my hull strength is still amazing. Do this too.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Just get my air back. Go ahead and put my ladder in. Well, same cost for the ladder. No matter how far up it goes, you could build one that goes all the way from surface to the bottom of the void. It's still going to cost the same amount of titanium.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh, that's one thing that does not make sense in the game. Yeah, I've already done a void base. I do not want to do that again. Too much of fighting with ghost leviathans for the whole thing. I think I'm going to do one more tube section. And then this is where I'm going to split it. Instead of it being exactly underneath the ones for the sea moth, which I do need to make some sea moths as well. gonna have it here. I can't even see it to build it right. That stupid thing going on over there. I think this is going to work. If not, then I will just, you know. Oh yeah, I've got plenty of clearance on it. It's a jump, but not a long jump. And see, there it goes. It's something with that spot over there. It's got one of those, like, eruption things that will just constantly erupt and make, like, fake lava coming out, and then it goes away. Oh, already ladders in the vertical connectors? Okay, that would make sense then. Alright, so there we go. Prawn suit.
30 seconds.
Bay area. So this is going to be specifically for the prawn suits. And I'm going to do like the same thing as I did the other ones. Just because, you know, for look, you want some kind of console. We got this one from the mod that will show up so you can access everything without having to walk around. Ooh, you see that kind of lagging from there. And oh yeah, that's what's happening. It's that thing constantly trying to pretend like there's eruption going. Alright. Now, got this going. And we might do like some observatories off of that lower part there. I need some water. This way, yeah. And I've got to do signs. I need a lot of copper. I have to make signs for everything. Like, you know, a sign saying this way to this way to this. Again. I've also noticed if you are one that's playing below zero, sure you've noticed that they've changed certain things where your left click and right click are swapped backward to each other in below zero compared to original Subnautica. Yeah, through here. That one. What's that? Oh no, that's the top. Okay. Oh, my power's linking up to the surface again somehow. Yeah, we will do that. We'll do observatories out here. Why? Because you want to be able to come out here and look at the thermal plants and make sure they're working correctly. You know, you want to make sure there's nothing messed up. And yes, the stream, I'm gonna go at least to the 3-hour mark, Reaper. So we've got about another 10 minutes. I might go a little over, but at least gonna do the 3-hour mark. So yeah, we're closing in on being done.
Observatories and other glass modules are imprudent.
I think my dog is waiting for the stream to finish because he is eager for some attention. And as soon as I'm done, he's gonna be giving me that look like, you don't play with me enough. It's time to play. Ah, that eruption stuff just makes it so hard to be down here. There we go. Inside. Yeah, gain stuttering. From that, I wonder if I could just, wonder what setting will turn that off in graphic. Yeah, so you'll come out here, you'll be like, alright, I can see all of our thermal plants below. Everything seems to be in order. We're good, you know, that kind of thing. And then we'll build something going back that way. That might just be where I build the thermal plant coming off of there. We've got everything set up. So yeah, like moon pools going here. Do I have enough for it? I don't know if I've got the copper I need to do it this way. Yeah, I don't have the copper wire. Alright, so I'll have to do that later. But yes, there we go. So we got a good bit done. Again, I mean, it's still not the most maximum thing we could probably do if I had just, you know, if I was doing creative mode, it'd be super quick and easy. But not doing creative mode, so this is, you know, gathering up supplies off screen and then doing all of this on screen as best I can until I run out of certain supplies. When I did this before, recording wise, I did a lot of like, okay, I'm going to need these supplies, and I calculated out a lot of numbers. Like, I'm going to need, you know, 60 quartz, and I'd go out and make sure I had at least 60 kind of thing. Here, I'm kind of doing this a lot more off the cuff and waiting for suggestions, recommendations from everybody as we're getting in here. So, but yeah, we got the first of the habitat room done. I will have to get some supplies going, like, for this kind of stuff. I know it was said to put a window by the bed. I'm not going to do that because I want it to be private. I don't want somebody who could swim out next to your bed window and look in. And do that. So I don't want to have, like, I want that to be your private space when you're in your room. Oh, but yeah, this is turning out pretty good. Let me go ahead. I'm not even sure. I don't think I saved once the entire time so far. So if I had crashed, I would have lost everything at any point. So, yeah, that was a really long save right there. All right, let's see. Go free cam mode. I want to see this. So that's what we had already. Expanded up a couple levels, did some decoration in there, added the new level. We got to get the decorations done for the rooms on the first level and then the second level, and with variations between each. We got some more plants going like that. My dog's chewing on one of his squeaky toys in the background. I don't know if that's picking up or not. And then got this now for prawn suits, so I'm gonna have to make prawn suits to bring in at some point. I'm gonna have to make new sea moths to bring down at some point, which I'll probably just make it. I'll take stuff up top. I'll leave my sea moth that's inside on the surface area, make a new one or new prawn suit, bring it down to drop off, go back up, pick up the next one. But yeah, that's how it's looking right now. I will be expanding, like I said, to at least 10,000 lava power, thermal power through all this area at some point. Because why not? And then, yeah, we're gonna have to do other stuff. I still have everything planned. Like, we'll still have more farming plots going this way, but I don't want to go too far because of what I saw in the past, where I had long rows of plants and the performance it went to like 3 frames per second in some cases. So I don't want to get too much on the outdoor plants going. Plus, we just don't need that many plants here outside. So that's enough. We'll do maybe another row on each side. Then we'll have the front piece that spans the whole width, the back piece that spans the whole width, and then the sides will be the parts where it drops down. So we need something on that edge as well. And need to be thinking about this. This is, I believe, where we're going to do the zoo aquarium thing. So we may actually go ahead and build out this direction and try to start it next stream, since I do have some specimens. And that way we can start dumping some of that stuff in and figuring out who we need to go out and collect specimens of, whether it's the eggs or the actual fish themselves. Because I want to do every single collectible fish like that in the game, with the prime attraction being our cuttlefish. That's going to be the central one. As you walk into the first room, we need to have that for cuttlefish. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Yeah, so doing that will help. I definitely am going to have to get a lot more ion cubes as well for the decorative plants, and probably go through rotating and getting a lot of these harvested and stored. We're going to have to do some more work on the storage stuff too. I feel like I want to put the storage compartments below. Like, I know I've got that there. That's going to build off going in this direction. I'm not sure. I can't remember what I was going to put over here. We may build this as the lab and storage area. That might be what we do over here is lab and storage, dropping off this edge so we can have a lot of storage space. Have like a central column that comes off from the underside, like just lead out this way, and that is our main storage silo, and then branch off with additional silos, and just have so much storage, so even as I get too much silver, or too much gold, or too much titanium, it can be stored in there and free up the Cyclops storage for gathering fresh supplies and building more later. But yeah, that's how good this is looking right now. And yeah, this is just going to fill out a lot more. So again, suggestions. I need recommendations from you to put in there, you know, in the comments, and let me know stuff we can try out. Maybe see how it looks in the end. I think this is enough habitat area for people. But oh yeah, this will be a pretty decent sized base. Pretty big singular base in terms of the just one area, and then later on we'll just continue building down. Like I said, we've got, where is it? Right here, I believe. Yeah, here's the big little crater bubble. So we've got that just right over here, so we could technically build, if we really wanted to, coming off of this section, build out and a long walkway over here. This, and that could be something we might do, where we have a drop down for prawn suits as well. Have like a section that comes over here and a single drop for a prawn suit. So I don't know, we'll have to play with some stuff, but yeah, that's kind of where we're standing right now on this. It's looking good. I'm feeling good about it. It's just, it's going to take a lot more work, a lot of guesswork in this, putting things together and then falling back apart. So yeah, that, I think we're at a good spot now for this. But since I do still have a few minutes, that 3-hour mark will go on. Yeah, Dog says it's time for the walk. He did get walked before we started the stream. I always take him out before stream begins, and then immediately afterwards. So he is probably like, I need to be walked again, dude. Let's go. Get with the program. And then it's getting time for him to have some food too. Am I infected? I was infected, but I've already cured myself because I got tired of the warpers harassing me all the time. Oh yeah, I did do regular connections there, so we're gonna do the same thing. We'll do 4 pieces off, add more reinforcement to it. Do the same thing on this side, so I have those reinforcement. And just get this going. Then yeah, this could be like a major storage area and like lab area. Like the underside is all storage, and up above we do like labs for research and production kind of thing. And I think that is, yeah, that's going to give me all the clearance I need. Coming back here, it would just, actually, yeah, I can do that. It's going to just barely clear, I believe. We'll actually pull back 1. And I had over 200 hull strength not too long ago. Like 230 hull strength, and now I'm back to, like, this go put me about 150 or so. Yeah, 156. So I am burning through all that hull strength fairly quickly when I actually start building. No, there is no Cyclops Bay, unfortunately. I have not found any that's created like an actual docking bay type thing for the Cyclops that would legitimately work well. But you know, if somebody comes up with something like that, I'll use it. Otherwise, we'll probably do something like I've done in the past, where it's basically just the eye connectors reinforced, and you just maneuver the Cyclops into it. I'm not planning to keep my Cyclops down here. That's more for, like, getting everything and just bringing it in where I need it to be for building. But I may decide to leave it once the everything's finished. We might put it and leave it down here permanently, kind of thing. There we go. Alright, so that is the next spot. Actually, yeah, I didn't even do a multi-purpose route there. I did a split. Gonna do the same thing. Really want to have it like there. Actually, no, I'm going to do this side differently. We're going to do the multi-purpose room on this section. That will be like the entryway where we're going to have like maybe fabricators and stuff like that. And then it's going to go down into storage there, and it's going to split off on each side to another silo that's nothing but storage. For, like, storage going downward. Yeah, that's 3 towers of storage. That should be enough to store everything I slowly gather up in this. And, I mean, you know, unprocessed fish and everything like that will go to the food area first. I may add some more storage in there, too, for that. But, yeah, this is... we're gonna have so much storage in here. If only there was automation in the game, like resource gathering. And I'd just have stuff going out there and gathering for me automatically, bringing it back. Oh, yeah. There we go. So that'll be like the basis there. And then it's just going to be 3 towers dropping down. And the top area will just be, we'll do like a lab type thing up here. That will have maybe some separate aquariums coming off on the top, actually. Like, as you go along, we'll have aquariums that, or, you know, alien containment areas up here that are used for test specimens. And then we'll have the zoo display for, like, all the healthy specimens that we find, as opposed to the more dangerous specimens. The ones that are infected. Big base? You mean like one big stack of multi-purpose rooms? That'd be a lot of climbing and ladders. We're not gonna have too much ladder climbing in this build as it is. I don't think I would want to do that. Shape of a castle. That'd be kind of interesting. We'd have to play with it a little bit. I do still want to try doing something up here, like with that. We may... It's gonna be a tough call on where to put it, but I do still want to try a holding pen of sorts, made from the tubes, for putting in, like, stalkers and letting them stay in there, and use that as a way to get them to drop teeth by dropping in metal salvage for them to play with. We may have something like that coming off here. We may actually not even have something major coming off this side. We may have this be the section for, like, specialty containments, and this is the area leading out to the lab stuff. Just have the lab like that, and then have it tie in off of one of these over here to, like, containment areas for specialty creatures, stalkers. Maybe some ampules, like we're testing a way to use them as a power source kind of thing. Something like that. And then, yeah, this will end up getting taken out. We'll do something a little differently here coming off the bat, leading to this, I'm thinking we'll probably just build long. If we start the zoo area next time, we'll build all the way here and just start with like the edge being, here's the multi-purpose room or the entrance to the zoo where you see the where you get to see our cuttlefish, and then from there we start building out slowly that way. Yeah. We can rotate items to a certain degree, but not certain things. I've been waiting for the option to, like, where is it? If I take this out, if it works now, I'll be mad. See, I would love to be able to rotate the ladders. To have them choose which way you're wanting them to face. That would be great. We need a mod like that. But yeah, we're gonna have a big base in the end. I mean, it's gonna be weird how we're gonna have to do it because there's so many fish species in the game. We're gonna have to really kind of play a bit with how to arrange everything in the zoo area. I'm gonna have to do some thinking on that this week, and I hope you all do the same thing. Give me some suggestions on the zoo area on how to kind of arrange everything. But yeah, this is doing pretty well, and honestly, actually, Oswald, it's more expensive this way, but it is part of the mod. Let's just try this real quick before I go to the trouble of making like a making an actual light stick to put here. Oh, and I need a computer chip. Of course I do. Alright, so I'll mess with that. I kind of want to do something where I have lights on each one between each level to make it lit up a little bit more, you know, over here. That'd be kind of interesting. But yeah, alright, that's it. We are past the 3-hour mark. I have done a good bit. It is time for me to tend to the dog and do stuff like that. I'll be gathering more supplies this week. I don't know if I'll be able to get as much time in to gather supplies. It won't be quite as easy since I'm not just going and gathering stuff all in one big area, as easy to spot as metal salvage. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot of, we're going to be doing a lot of work with this. This is going to be a very long running game. It's going to be doing a lot of going around. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out. Thank you, TD, for the you know, super chat on that, and we'll be back same time next week, maybe a little earlier. AZ did ask for me to consider moving it up. I'm going to think about it, see how I feel about just moving up a half-hour increment. If not, we may move it up. Like I said, or I might consider moving up an hour earlier, try to make it easier for some of you to be able to join in and watch, considering how late it is for some of you when I stream. But yeah, same place, pretty much same time next week. And as always, of course, don't forget about my videos this week. And of course, follow me on Twitch so you can watch my other streams there. I will be starting, whether it's tomorrow for you or the day after tomorrow, I'm going to be going ahead starting on Outlaws of the Wild West. Give that game a try, see what everybody's liking about it, and see all the bugs everybody's reporting to, and try it out now while it's early access as well. But yes, thank you all again for joining. I am Mr. Spicy. I will see you next time.